Welcome back to your mat. For our class today, I have created a quick program for you that is perfect for when it is cold and dreary outside like it is here. It is wet and rainy and cold, and I don't know about you, but on those days I don't really want to leave my bed in the morning, let alone work out. So I thought maybe we could take those feelings of warm and cozy and relaxed and take them and put them on our mat. So this time on our mat can be a lot more enjoyable and inviting than something that you're just like dreading doing and you just want to keep hitting snooze. So that's my thoughts behind this class today. Let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm gonna have you start off by turning around, lying all the way down, and just take a moment here. If you need a blanket, put a blanket on you. Stay in your cozy jammies or sweatshirt, whatever it is that makes you feel just warm and cozy right now. But take your arms long by your side. Take just a moment. Inhale through your nose. Feel the ribs in the tummy expand, and then exhale everything out. Relax your shoulders. Feel them just kind of melt. You don't even have to do anything. They just, gravity assists you here as they open up and relax. Again, another deep inhale, feeling the ribs expand wide to the sides like an accordion. And then exhaling out all the air, feeling that gentle lift up on the pelvic floor, feeling the transverse cinch together, feeling the navel draw in and up. And then from here, walk your feet in just a little. Hands are down by your side, chest is open. And as you exhale, begin to tilt your pelvis. So the tailbone tilts up to the sky and we peel the spine away from the mat. Take an inhale at the top. Reach those knees towards your toes, and then exhale. Start in your upper back, like near your neck. Think about rolling down through one bone at a time. Take your time as you come through those shoulder blades. That spot is always a little sticky for me. Yours might be a different spot, but when you find it, take your time rolling and allow your spine to just melt into the mat without resistance. Again, exhale, we roll it up. Inhale at the top and exhale, melting it down one bone at a time, nice and slow and steady. And one more, just warming up our spine, waking it up gently and rolling it down one little bone at a time. From there, I want you to just do a hip hinge. So instead of rolling through the spine, we're gonna press the hips straight up and then tap the mat. Exhale, press up. On this exhale, I want you to really think about everything kind of cinching in like a corset around your waist, giving you support from the front, the sides, and the back. Pressing the arms gently into the mat as you lift the hips. No pressure and tension in your neck. Think about as you press up, you're also pulling toward your heels. So really triggering the hamstrings and the glutes to work here. Your body will always find ways to be more efficient, which sometimes means it'll find ways to cheat and exercise where it's like, oh, I don't really have to use those muscles, so I won't. And this is one of them. You can really get out of it without really activating the muscles that should be working, and the rest of your body's just kind of compensating. So we want to activate hamstrings, glutes, and our powerhouse throughout. One more. I want you to press up and I want you to hold here. Press your arms into the mat, ground your feet, and then I want you just to float your right knee to the ceiling. Tap your toe for 5, 4. Really press those hips up. 3, 2, 1. Take it down, other side. Even out those hips, draw the belly in, cinch up that corset and press. 3, 2, 1. Take it down, roll through your spine. Enjoy that roll down. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, I want you to float your knees up into tabletop, squeeze them together, and we're gonna dip them from one side to the other. So the shoulders stay secure. I'm opening my arms a little wider than my mat for a little stability. Go ahead and inhale, take your legs over toward me. Go as far as you can without the opposite shoulder popping off the mat. And then exhale, engage those obliques to bring your body back up. Inhale, take it across to the other side. Exhale. So this isn't really a stretch. This is more rotational work through the trunk. Want to wake everything up here. So we're trying to address the spine from a lot of different angles, getting it to wake up, getting it to be a little bit more energetic, but also warming it up, heating it up. One more to each side. Reach, center, reach, center, and pause. Take your hands behind your thighs and roll your head, neck, and chest up. And then inhale, roll it down and open the arms. Exhale, scoop to roll up. Inhale, reach away. As you're scooping up, I want you to imagine like you're actually gathering something in your arms. You're hugging it all in and lifting that chest. 2 more. One more, and I want you to pause. Pause here. Now you could keep your knees bent, you could extend them up to 90, or you could lower them down anywhere that you feel strong and steady. For today, I am going to go ahead and have my legs maybe about 45. We're not going too far. Reach those arms out. We're going into the 100. We inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Shh, 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 shh. In and out. In. Zip those legs together nice and tight. Reach the arms, pumping nice and strong through them. Keep that collarbone open wide. Circulating that blood, getting our bodies nice and warm. 2 sets. Last set. Bend the knees. Take the feet down. Reach the arms back. Take an inhale. As you exhale, circle your arms just like we did a moment ago. Draw your chin towards your chest and roll up. Find that resistance and then take it down. Exhale, come up. And down. Exhale. And down. Going just until you can't go any further. We're not throwing ourselves up. So it's not this, right? It's coming up to where you feel all that resistance against you, staying in it, and then taking it back. 2 more. Exhale. And back. 1 more. Exhale. And take it back. Well done. Go ahead and turn over onto your side. From here, I want you to prop yourself up on one arm, bend the knees, and really find that lift from the underside of your body. So we're strong and supported still through the center. Even though this is not abdominal work, abs are still working. Take an inhale, hand to hip or behind the head for a little alignment cue. As you exhale, press the top knee to the ceiling and close. Not doing many, just 5 of each. 2 and 1. From there, float the feet off the mat, press it up. Now, as the feet come off of the mat, you're going to notice you want to sink into your shoulder. Resist that. 1 more. Right here, pause. We're gonna add an extension. We kick the leg, we bend, we bring it together. So we press, kick, bend together, keeping the abs on, staying out of that shoulder. We're not sinking into it. We've got 2 more. And 1 more. Lower the bottom leg. Bring this top leg straight down so it's in line with your hip. And then turn your toes toward your mat. Push out through your heel and kick it up. 5, 4. You've got this. 3, 2, 1, hold it. Bring it to the front, hinge straight from your hip, bring it to the front. Toes are still down, pulse it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, bring it in. Now before we go anywhere else, I want you to come into a plank position for me, just a side plank here. We're going to stack the feet for today if that feels good for you. Otherwise, you can keep one knee bent like a kickstand. Legs go long. You've got good support here from your shoulder. What you don't want is your arm to be too close, because then when you come up into your plank, you're going to be pushing that shoulder over your elbow. You want it lined up with your elbow. Take an inhale. inhale. Exhale, we press it up. Float that arm, stack those feet, and just hold. Breathe and hold. Really lifting from that underside. Press and hold. We've got 6 seconds. You got this. 4, 3, stay strong. 2, 1, lower it down. Bend your knees in and swivel to the other side. From here, setting up strong. Knees are in front, abs are on, and exhale for that clam. You can have hand in front for support. You could take it to your hip, or you could bring it behind your head, whatever feels best for you today. We've got 2 more. 1, bring it in, float the feet, press it up. Just moving right along, not really staying in anything for too long because we, again, are really wanting to build that warmth. Pause here, extend the leg, bend and down. Lift, extend, bend, and down. And I just self-corrected. I felt myself doing this. Self-corrected, push away from the mat with that shoulder, especially as the weight increases. So as the leg goes up, we want to do this. Resist that. 1 more. I think that was 6, but it's okay, right? On this one, I want you to lower the leg, float your top leg out, flex your foot, and then turn your toes down toward your mat. Pulse the leg up for 5, 4. Reach out through that heel. 2, 1, hold. Bring it forward and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2. You've got this. 1, bring it in. Now sliding the legs, we're finding that plank position here. Drawing those abs in. You could keep one knee bent and do a kickstand if you need. Otherwise, it's our full plank. Exhale, press it up. Really push that ground away from you and then float the arm and hold. Breathe and hold. Gaze can go forward. It could go down. Wherever it feels comfortable for you, just breathe. You've got 6, 5. Push away from the mat. 2, 1, bring it down, take a stretch, hug those knees in, take an inhale here, float the arm, exhale as you dive over to one side, bring it up, counter stretch, bring it back up and just switch your legs, other side, inhaling up, exhaling over, get that nice, wonderful stretch for your side, lift, and exhaling. Hope you're starting to feel a little bit warmer here. I am definitely. Good. So from here, I want you to go ahead and come to the edge of your mat. We're going into rolling like a ball. Everyone's favorite, right? Hug those knees in. You've been here before. We're going to add a little something to it, so stay with me. Float the toes off of the mat, chin to chest, head towards knees. Exhale as you rock to your shoulders. Inhale, bring it back and find that balance. That first one might feel wobbly. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and find it. 3 to go. And 2. Really massaging your spine. If this hurts your back, you may need a thicker mat. You may need a little bit more cushion here. 1 more. Pause here. And I want you to take your hands behind your knees. Lift your chest and see if you can balance. You got it? We're gonna see if we could play with this balance challenge. So exhale, we curl in, rock back. Inhale, come up. Balance here. Option to advance it, reach the arms forward. Exhale, roll. Bring it up, find your balance where you want to be today. Keep pulling those knees in toward you and take it back. Find the balance, hold, lift the chest. Exhale, round. Bring it up, find the balance, lift the chest. 2 to go. Exhale and lift. 1 more. Lift and hold it here. Hold it, hold it. See if you could extend one leg up. Got it. See if you could extend the other leg up. Pause and lower yourself all the way down on your mat. Reach those arms overhead, going right into our roll-ups. Exhale, scoop the belly and pull it like somebody's got their arms around your waist, pulling you back. Reach and lengthen. Inhale, roll it back. And exhale it up. Only doing 5, you guys. And I just have to tell you, about a week ago, I was doing a workout, hadn't done roll-ups in a while, and I started getting into my roll-up, and it felt so hard, like really hard. Like I could feel myself kind of swinging. I didn't feel like I was in any particular control. So I kind of took that as, instead of beating myself up and being like, what's going on? Why am I not strong enough today? I took it, just kind of mental note, and I just told myself, okay, we'll just do a few of these every day then, because it's an area that my body needs a little more love. And then fast forward just a week, and I can already tell such a huge difference in how my body is responding to the roll-up when I'm on the mat. It's amazing. So I say all that to say, your body is so adaptive. It's always changing. It's always working. It's always growing. And if you go ahead and sit up tall, if you come to an exercise one day that feels really challenging, stay with it. Don't take it as a criticism or judgment of your body. Take it as notes, right? Where it's like, maybe this is something that your body needs to be highlighted in this season, whatever that season is, a week, a couple days, doesn't matter. And just jot it down, recognize it, and then come back to it and see the progress that you can make and how much your body can adapt in a very short amount of time with just a little bit more attention in that area. All right, so from here, come back onto your toes. And I want you to just sit on your heels. This is not comfortable. I hate it, actually. This is one that is definitely highlighted for me very often, where I'm like, oh, I hate this one. It doesn't feel good. But we need that counter stretching in our feet, and our feet need to be very pliable. We want them to be ready to stabilize and balance throughout the day. So we're here. Just try to soften into it. Try to relax those shoulders, right? From there, I want you to exhale. Tuck your tailbone under. So you're coming into that anterior tuck. Draw the pubic bone slightly forward on a diagonal. So it's like forward and up, coming into this long diagonal line. Inhale, let your tailbone lead the way and come back to your heels. So again, nice and slow. We exhale, curl the pelvis. We press it up into that diagonal line. Inhale, let the tailbone lead the way, back down. One more like that. Exhale to tuck. Press it up into that diagonal. And then reaching back down. We're gonna add some arms. We exhale to curl. Reach it up into the diagonal and then lower it down. Good. Exhale, curl, scoop the arms. Reach up, 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 up into that diagonal and then down. You're gonna feel a lot of quad. Exhale, scoop. Reaching up. One more. And exhale, scoop. Reaching up. Find that length. And instead of coming onto your heels, come to your hands. Pausing here, release your toes for a moment, wiggle them out if you need to. I always do, it always gets me. Spread your palms wide, take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, tuck the toes, lift your hips, and find that up stretch or that down dog position. Let's pedal through the feet just to alleviate any tension through the heels, the calves, the ankles, the hamstrings. And once you've found it, take an inhale here. As you exhale, we're going to come forward, but I want you to round your back. Come forward. Come on down to your knees. Release your toes. And then extend the spine up. I'm going to walk my hands forward just a little bit for me. Adjust as you need to. Watch that you're not sinking in the shoulders, but you're lifting up and away. And then exhale, draw your chin to your chest, begin to round your spine, lift back to your knees, tuck your toes, press up into that down dog. Inhale, round your back, coming forward. Come onto your knees, pull your chest through the arms and lift it up. Exhale, chin to chest. Rounding back, lifting into that down dog. Inhale, bring it forward, rounding your spine, bend the knees, coming up into that stretch, that swan position. And last time, exhale, drawing back, lifting up. Take an inhale, rounding forward, come to the knees, lift the chest, and exhale. Bring it all the way back into your rest pose. Just take a moment here, pressing your hips towards your heels, reaching the arms out. And exhale to slowly rebuild the spine, sitting up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in and exhale it out. And you are done. Thank you for joining me for this session. I hope that this brings a little bit more warmth to your day. If it is dreary and gloomy like mine is, use this anytime you want to just feel warm, cozy, and alleviated of those achy joints and muscles. I will see you back on your mat for another one really soon.